Hello everyone, my name's Katrina and today I'm going to be unboxing the June Young Adult Page Habit box. Hello my old friend. It has been a while since I've used this bad boy to open up some boxes and I thought we'd get reacquainted because I'm not sure where my scissors went. That was satisfying. My box got a little bit banged up, but I'm hoping everything inside's alright. But ta-da! So this is what the inside of the box looks like. That's the letter from the author, so I won't look at that just yet. But let's jump in to this handy dandy card here. PageHabit is a monthly subscription service wherein you receive a new release as well as some other little goodies. The really cool thing about the book that you receive is that it comes with annotations from the author. So while you're reading, you get these little notes every so often that are directly from the author telling you about the story, characters, really fun things about writing, stuff like that, which is really, really cool. There are 8 different genres to choose from, so most of the items will be similar, if not the same, but you can actually choose which genre that you get. So the different genres are science fiction, young adult, historical fiction, romance, literary fiction, fantasy, horror, and mystery. And on this card, it actually tells you which books were included for each genre. So that's on that side. And then on the other side, it tells you a little bit more information about where your donation is going. So for every box that you buy, PageHabit makes a donation on your behalf to a charity to help world literacy. For the month of June, they partnered with Books for Africa to send books to Botswana, and it has a little bit of information about the country here, telling you about school participation, literacy rates, things like that, so you can actually know how your money's going to help out. And then, as I mentioned, we did have an author letter, which I'll put to the side just because I want to focus on the items that we got first. So here is a sneak peek of the items we have in the box. Let's start by seeing this interesting device. Oh, this is really handy. So it's called a Gimbal Traveler, and essentially it is a tool so that you can read hands-free. So this little thing kind of opens up and then you can tuck the pages within these little loopy bits and have your book sitting open so you can use your hands for other things. By the looks of it, I think it should be pretty easy to just kind of slide one page out and into the other side. It is expandable, so there's 3 different notches to change the size of this so it can fit different sizes of books. That is really cool. This is something that I will totally make use of. Next up, we have these handy bookmarks. It's these metal bookmarks that kind of like are folded like a paper clip, but obviously a little more complicated than that, to have these cool little hand marks. So it looks like they're shaped to have hands pointing with 1, 2, and 3 fingers, which is really cool. That is so cute. Speaking of bookmarks, we also have the PageHabit bookmark that's included in the June boxes. So on the one side, it of course says PageHabit, and then on the other, it has an illustration with a quote. This one says, "If you truly love a book, you should sleep with it. Write in it, read aloud from it, and fill its pages with muffin crumbs. Anne Fadiman." I just realized as well there's an illustration on this card that matches this, which is really cool. Next up we have, oh my god, we have some stickers. They are some puffy stickers and they are a series of books with different facial expressions on them. And at the bottom it says, "Books give us all the feels." And it looks like this is an exclusive PageHabit item that they produced too. Next we have a little booklet that includes a short story. This is called Wings by Nidhi Pugalia, and basically PageHabit has started publishing original texts, and I think every month they open up submissions. They specify a particular theme and then you can submit your own story, and whoever is chosen will have their short story printed and included in the PageHabit boxes, which is very cool. So if you want a little more information about that, I will have a link in the description below. Lastly, we have the book that was included in the young adult box, and it is The Bird and the Blade by Megan Bannon. First of all, this cover is so beautiful. Secondly, we have a little sticky note on the front that says, "Look inside for my annotations," and then signed by the author. And then as you can see, we have a bunch of sticky notes included inside with some annotations. So I'll just give you a quick example of the first one that's included. So this one's on page 24 and it says, "In most versions of this story, Turandot," I'm not sure how to pronounce that name unfortunately, "has her suitors beheaded when they fail, but the Mongols actually thought shedding blood was taboo. Crushing was a far more respectable form of execution." I don't think I've heard anything about this book, so I'm really curious to see what it is about. Give me a moment. So it looks like we follow a slave named Jinghua, and I think that she's kind of unexpectedly involved in helping the prince and the king escape their castle, which has now been conquered by enemy forces, and they're traveling across the Mongol Empire. I think Jinghua starts to develop feelings for the prince, but the prince is hoping to restore his kingdom by forging a marriage alliance with Turandot, who is a very beautiful woman, the daughter of the great Khan. Ooh, and it says she requires all potential suitors to solve 3 impossible riddles to win her hand, and if they fail, they die. So I think that ties into that first note that I read, which is really interesting. Okay, this sounds pretty interesting. Like I said, I haven't heard anything about this, so if you have or you've read this already, I would be really curious to hear your thoughts on it. Like I mentioned at the beginning, there is also a letter from the author too. Alright, I think that was everything included in this month's box, so thank you so much PageHabit for sending this my way. I do also have a coupon code for you guys. I do receive a small commission, but if you wanted to use it and you've never used PageHabit before, you can use my coupon code Katrina to receive either $5 off international shipping or free shipping if you're in the US. All of the information will be in the description below, so go take a look there. Links as well to the website, all that jazz. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you very soon in a new one, but until then, I will talk to you in the comments. Bye!